Has anybody actually ever made money from buying a course online? You see these course sellers, right? Nonstop, left and right, right? These fucking TJRs, whatever, right? You see all these course sellers everywhere, nonstop. Everybody's selling a course. Can I please, and I really want to like gather this information. Has anyone ever made their money back or made any money from buying an online course that's $10,000, that's $5,000? Like, the prices of these things are so unbelievably like high and seem completely fucking insane to me. I'm like, dude, do these people just like completely like crush it and like a bunch of people that buy the course actually make money? How do they possibly convince people to buy this shit? Seriously, because it's like, brother, who the fuck, like, what possible information could you get out of like 10 fucking videos or whatever, right? Or of like a collection of videos that's gonna give you 5,000 or 10,000 or $4,000 in value in the current fucking day and age when all information is completely free? Like, do these people actually make money? Like, do the people that buy the courses actually make any money? Right? Because at this point, right, I understand when it was new, right? And it was easy to maybe trick people into buying these courses, or back then, maybe information wasn't so easily accessible. But in the age of like AI, the internet, YouTube, Google, who the fuck is still buying these courses? Like, how do these course sellers make these millions of dollars, right? It's like, dude, just think for a second, right? The course seller makes millions of dollars, okay? And he's gonna tell you, right? You, the guy that he's so virtuous that this course seller is gonna tell you, the dummy behind the camera, how to make money, how to make so much money that $5,000, oh, it's tiny, or $10,000 is tiny compared to the amount of money you're gonna make. Do these people genuinely believe that the course seller, right, has this insane, like, unbelievable knowledge that he can convey and show in a video and give you like examples or whatever of something that's so unbelievably like expensive and this fucking huge big brain ideas and methods that are able to generate an unbelievable amount of money. And now, right, this course seller, instead of doing those methods himself, right, instead of just executing on those methods, right, to make him a ton of money, he's like, you know what? I feel so unbelievably generous and I feel so unbelievably virtuous that I'm going to give this course to the people. Let the people make money for a change. I don't want to make money. I can give you, the people, a way to make money. A way to have generational wealth, a way to make 100K a month, 50K a month, right? Just pay me like 10K. Just pay me a few $100 a month, right? And I will give this information to you. I will give you all this information that just supposedly is so astounding and so valuable that it's going to generate you millions of dollars. Let's all get rich, guys. Just follow my methods. Like, what the fuck? Who's buying this shit? Who genuinely believes this, right? Like, and I've looked at some of these courses, by the way, right? I've literally looked at some of them. The description, like the fucking description of the course is like, yes, you're gonna get access to a bunch of videos, right? And then it follows with user like reviews, right? Customer testimonials. It just has people like with screenshots or whatever, like, oh, I made 50K a month, I made 100K a month or whatever, right? And people are just like, yeah, looks good to me. Look at these screenshots. These screenshots show a guy making 100K a month. That must be from the course, and that must be real. I'm gonna pay $10,000 to this guy. Like, who the fuck is stupid enough to do this? I don't know. Like, how do these course sellers are still making money? They're just selling people a get rich quick scheme and it still works. How does it still work in 2026, right? Like, I understand back in the day, right? I understand Bernie Madoff, I get the Enron shit, right? Back then, there wasn't this access to information, right? People didn't really know what the fuck was going on. You had to trust the person in front of you, right? The Ponzi schemes, all that stuff, right? I get it, right? It makes a lot more sense because there's just much less information out there. You only knew the buddies in your neighborhood. Like, if your neighbor told you, hey, Frank, this Bernie Madoff guy, he's making me a lot of money. Or like, oh, this multi-level marketing thing, it's really taken off. I'm starting to get, you want to join up? I get a lot of money if you joined. Like, I get being, naive and back in the day, like, these people weren't as educated, right? So it's like, okay, I get getting scammed at that stage, right? Back in the day. But now in 2026, I'm just like shocked. I'm like, dude, what is happening? How do these people still keep falling for it? It's like, it's so insane to me. It's so insane to me. How do you still fall for it? You're like, damn, this course seller is so rich, right? Look at him. He's crushing it. This method must be working. Meanwhile, these people will just tell you on YouTube, like, oh, we're getting so many subscriptions. It's beautiful. We're going to push more ads for my course. Like, we're crushing it right now with course signups. And then you ask, oh, well, what about the business idea? It's like, oh, yeah, I do that too. Obviously, that's, yeah, obviously I do that. Yeah, of course. That's how I make most of my money, of course, is that, I don't, the 4,000 people that signed up for my course, that's nice. That's additional side income. But the main income really comes from, the thing that I teach. That's just kind of like a side thing for me. Diversification. Dude, I don't know. I don't know how people still continue to fall for it, like nonstop. Like these, how, like I hear some of these numbers, right? 4,000 people bought the course, right? So that means 4,000 people, and this is not some tiny amount of money, right? Some of these courses are literally $10,000, $5,000. Like, that's a monthly paycheck for someone. That's a 2-month paycheck for someone. That's a 3-month paycheck for someone. You're telling me these people are like saving up for months in order to buy access to some videos and a fucking Discord group chat? Like, make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. Just think, like, can everyone just start thinking rationally here? Like, what the fuck is going on? How do these people possibly believe that a Discord group chat with other people using this fucking method and like some video courses are gonna possibly make them any money? That they can't either learn for free themselves, figure out for free themselves, or fucking AI for free themselves, Google that for free themselves. What do they believe that this person has, this fucking elite knowledge? Like he's not fucking Jesus. You know what I mean? Why would you ever possibly believe, based off of one website and like a TikTok clip, that this guy's the fucking messiah and he's got the, the way for you to make $1 million? I don't understand how people still fall for it. It's genuinely shocking to me. How does it continue to happen over and over and over again? And you see these people, you see these course sellers, right? They're in the Lambos. They got the Richard Milles, they got the Rolexes. They're in the nice houses. And then you see the videos of them before they started selling the course, right? Before they started selling the course, they were in a BMW and an apartment, So pre-course, right? BMW and apartment, right? Some small apartment, BMW, maybe an Omega. Post selling the course for a couple years, now they got the Lambo. And people are still like, yup, he did it all with the method that he taught us all. All 4,000 of us, we're all going to be rich. Dude, I don't even know what to say. Like, how mentally fucking deranged do you have to be to believe that? It's actually shocking to me.